All right, here we go. This is going to be the Eufy S1 Pro. This is a Kickstarter. So I thought I would just do an unboxing today. It's a big box. It just came in. Let me get set up here. I have not gone live on YouTube for a long time, but this is going to be pretty exciting. I forgot what I even paid. You had to get this on Kickstarter, which I'm hoping someday it just is available on the Eufy website. I'll try to answer any questions. I'm hoping someday it just is available on. All right, so if there's any questions, the most wanted S1, nice, you got it out. Okay, thanks. Helsing 5666. All right, here we go. I was actually pretty surprised it came in. I've not had much success on Kickstarter. I mean, I have had success, but usually it takes a while. This thing actually, I'm very impressed that it came in this quick. It's a box in a box. Well, not really. It's kind of like an unbranded box. It looks heavy and awkward. All right. And then I've been getting emails about, they said if you see any, it might be named Mock. That was the early name for it. Nice big instructions sheet. All right, looks like I could have just pulled that out. That had a nice handle on it. Okay, this has looks like an extremely large base unit. How exciting is this? Yeah, they don't really tell us how to take everything out. The much anticipated, I mean, this is, again, I got this off Kickstarter, so I wish it's not going to be available for a while. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I never dreamed Eufy would put something on Kickstarter. They're such a big company, I just figured they would just make it. This is kind of an awkward base. It's stuck down in this plastic. We definitely want to be careful. They were very good though, as far as updating me through email, giving me the shipping address. Again, I thought it was just going to be a long time, but this has been really, really popular. All right. So I know everybody wants to see, this is the base unit. Here we got a brush roller. They said this stuff's going to be more available later on. Power cord. A brush filter. It looks like a pretty standard. Now the filter has Mock, but they said that Mock name is going away. It's going to be Eufy. Eufy. I don't know how you say it. All right, the much anticipated Eufy. Oh, it's got Mock on it. That's funny. So they warned us about that. In the email it said your unit may have the word Mock, but all right. This is a tall base. I mean, it's packaged like it's packaged like it came from the Eufy. Again, I'm not sure why Eufy did the Kickstarter. That seemed odd to me, but it went smooth. Looks like there's even a sensor over here. I don't know if it's a sensor, but there is a little piece of plastic on both sides. That's different. All right. Okay, let me make sure everything's in the video. All right, bear with me. It's been a long time since I've done live. Base unit, we've got, so I do like that they've given us a big diagram to show everything. Lots of pictures, QR codes. So for being a Kickstarter, it looks like this thing might go, I mean, again, I don't know anything. It looks like it would go into production pretty quick. I think they're really going to see, again, I bought this with my own money. I was not paid for this video live stream, and again, I just bought it with my own money. And I forgot even what it was like, I think it was $1,500. Again, it was Kickstarter. It was like a month and a half ago, and I didn't think much of it. I honestly thought it would be 2 or 3 months before I'd ever see it. But they did say they weren't going to charge our credit card till May 1st. And so it's the end of May. I just got it today. UPS just dropped it off. And again, Eufy was the emails were very good. Safety instructions that we usually throw away. Okay, those are all just the safety. These are all just the safety instructions. Throwaways. So all of your directions are here. It's got cleaning and maintenance. All right. Again, we got the mock, but again, they told us in the email it might say mock, but eventually this is all going to say Eufy. Eufy. Does anybody know how to say it? Here's the actual robot. Again, nice handle. I like that. It's heavy. All right, we want to be really careful with this. This is, anybody got any questions? Again, thanks for joining, gone live. I haven't gone live on YouTube in a long time. Heavy. Looks like we got an extra set of side brushes. And that's it. Yeah. Kind of a generic, but very well packaged. And my hair looks awful. Okay. This has been all in the news. It made the news cycle, when I first saw it a couple months ago. I think at the CES, I think they started talking about it. And then I saw all the videos and everything on it. So looks like it's got a bumper on the front. Got these, make sure we remove these. Again, it says mock. So I love there'll be lots of videos of people with their fingers and taking it off. I don't get into those. I don't do that. I'm like, let's just get into it. Oh, wow. I must say, it does look cool. It's got the brush roller. It's different looking. There's like a big space right here. It's heavy, like I said before. I don't know much about this thing. All right, we got more plastic I can see. And that says something. This says, always clean mop. Okay. Now there's a sensor right here. All right, so, this is completely different now. It's got the mop roller is super wide and it's in the back. There's where it's going to vacuum. I wonder if it can raise that up and down. Drive wheels. Huh. Dirty water outlet. I don't see like a dust. There's air in, dust out. So is that, I think that's the auto empty. You know, normally it's on the back or something. It does have floor detect, has a floor detect sensor. These are the fall off sensors. 3D matrix eye. They're calling this a 3D matrix eye. It has like a bumper, but there's this great big space right here. That is unusual. Maybe that's the LiDAR? Huh. I would hope it'd have LiDAR. All right, let's put this. Now, okay, it looks like there's some more plastic. They're gonna need specific instructions to make sure you get each piece of plastic off. That one's kind of hidden. Now that looks like filling up ports, maybe, charging. But at least we do get an extra, that's a very wide roller. Plug in for the back. Looks like it has a cleaning solution tank. We're gonna tear this off. Dust bag. All right. More plastic. And I'm scratching the plastic, getting the tape off. But this is tap water only. All right. There's the opening. So we're probably going to put water in this. Some electrical connection. This is really, really different. I mean, it's a clean water tank, but things are really more plastic. Yeah, there's going to have to be a video just to remove all the plastic. This looks like the dirty water tank. It doesn't say. It's got a float. Usually the two water lines. There's a sticker. I think there's more plastic up here. I think there's a display up here. So this fits right down, and then there's a display right there. That's kind of what that note was saying. And we've got a sticker inside here. Inside here, I'm going to read it. Remove before use. That's kind of hidden. Okay, it's a port. It's the bottom. Okay, it just says remove before use. So we want to make sure to remove this sticker, which is right there, which I think is a pretty important part. Normally when they're pretty important parts, they put like a big red thing on it, and so you don't miss it. So, oh, that's for the solution. I should read it. You know, I'm doing everything like I normally. I'm not reading the directions. I'm just doing the typical thing. All right. There's an app. Let's download the app. Let me get my phone. All right, so I don't know if it's I have Eufy cleaners, but let me see if it's a different. Let's get my phone. Let's get the app. It's download Eufy Clean. Okay, it's the same app. I just got to log in. Okay, so it's the same app that I've got the other stuff on. I've got the, all right, that's good. All right, remove packing. We got to go through this. If I don't read it, I'm going to miss something. And then I'm going to be like, whatever, you know. Remove the stickers, rolling mop. Yeah, so that was the extra rolling mop. Make sure the brush is marked 1. red and 2 gray are correctly installed. All right, so we got, again, they do give us an extra one. Now they did give us an email telling us that again, okay, we got some questions coming in. This is the Kickstarter one. I don't think it's available for retail, but I don't know. Have you heard about the Roborock Q-Revo Master? I have not heard about this Q-Revo Master. I need to know more about that. It was very interesting in this one and the new Dream X40. Yeah. There's a Dream X40 Super Pro. I can't keep up. I mean, and I definitely can't keep up buying them all. Okay, Jason, this is the one I'm most interested in. Can't wait to see your reviews. Okay. Awesome. Thanks for everybody for joining. Looks like we got 33 people watching. That's awesome. All right, we got hopefully these will be color coded and we can just install. Yeah, they're color coded. So they just snap on. And I'm going through and I don't know anything about this. So I'm reading the directions step by step. And again, I got a tablet here that I'm looking at the comments. I can't reply to them directly, but I'll talk. Install side brick. Connect to power supply. Connect the power cord to they're calling this the Uni-Clean station and a wall outlet. Connect the power cord. All right, here's the power cord. I like it already. It's got a 90-degree bend in it. I love when they have 90-degree bends in it. And it's not super thick. I got to show this to you. I've never... Water tank. Okay, around back. There's a cover. Now this looks like a standard cord for like a computer monitor and all that. QR code. So just install it. The small pin's going to go for you. The 2 big pins in the back. Cord storage that actually works. We'll wrap it around once. Then a little cover. And then nice big opening. I like it. I like it. And again, 90-degree. Let's see. Rubber pad. There's a place, looks like, if you're getting a blockage, 2 Phillips screws, you can take that cover off. I was looking for I don't see the sticker on it. Oh, it's behind this. Ooh, I got a torn hip flexor. It's behind this, so the wattage and all of that's behind here. So I know people like that, so sorry. This says during dust collection, 660 watts, mop cleaning, 35 watts, dry and charge, 180 watts. 100 to 120 volts, 50 or 60 hertz. They're calling this the model T2080. Yeah, so it's got all the professional markings on it. Looks like there's yeah. All right. I don't see any more plastic. I do see the dust bin. Oh, it's a little door. That's pretty cool. I gotta show you. It's underneath the water tank. You press the button and it comes up. This keeps falling off the back. But yeah, you can take so this is an unusual dust bag. So they did give us an extra one, and Eufy in the past, when they've come out with new robots, sometimes the dust bags lag a couple months. Now they're getting better. Looks pretty nice. Feels like it's probably 2 or 3 walls thick. It's got the little door you slide up to take it in and out. I don't see anything down in there, but it's kind of it's a tall, skinny bag, so you want to make sure you get it in that track. And make sure, yeah. And then close the lid. Again, make sure you get this in the cardboard in that track. Very important. Usually there's a micro switch on there to. All right, next step. Very, connect the power cord and a wall outlet. Place the UniClean station on a hard floor against the wall. It's recommended that you do not place any objects within 5 feet of the front of it. So they want 5 feet in front of it and 1.5 feet on either side. So this, I like that we can put this against some furniture or something probably. It doesn't have to have 5 feet on either side and all of that. Things have really gotten better with robots. You can really start to hide them. I've hid some behind chairs and they do fine. All right, the hardwood floor cleaner. So we do need to, it says powered in. Let's, all right, I got it powered on. I don't see an external switch anywhere. It does, it's got a pretty cool screen up there. I'll show you some close-ups. I don't know how this is going to dock. They don't show a picture. I want to read each step by step. So connected power cord, okay. Placed on a hardwood floor, recommended to place the UniClean station. It does want Wi-Fi. It doesn't say, it's probably 2.4 gigahertz, but it doesn't say. Install the hardwood floor. Okay, so we have not installed the robot yet. They're calling this the hardwood floor cleaner. This is the mock. Again, if you're just joining, got any more questions? Nice. Hopefully it will perform well. Yes, me too. I hope so. The new Dream X40 Ultra has a retractable laser tower. What? That's incredible. An extendable side brush. Wow. Thanks. I do appreciate that. You guys, I learn the most from comments. How to make videos, so let's take, that's just the thing you take off. It's not leaking out. And it says, so if you read the steps do tell you to remove that thing I saw, but I mean, I almost didn't do it. So it fits in there, and then that's nice. That fit together really well. Remove the clean and add clean water until it reaches the max. All right, let's see how this works. I love it already. I can add water and hold it, and it sits flat. I love the clean water tank already. And it looks like it holds a lot of water. The Mach. I think they called this the Mach 1, but they're going to call it the S1 Pro. Trying to see where the max line is. Don't add hot water. Like, okay, the max line's on the side, right below the lid. So there's a max line right below the lid. There's an electrical connection on the bottom. The water connection's right here. There's 2 ports right here. So let's just install it. Wow. It's very easy. Might be a little tippy, not too bad. All right, any more questions? Hi, Just a Dad. My name is Lauren. Hey, how's it going, Lauren? Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. I just got this today. It's on Kickstarter. I don't know that we can still buy it. I ordered it 2 months ago. Add clean water. Turn on. Open the magnetic cover. Open. Okay, so there's a magnetic cover that I didn't even know about. Ah, look at that. Oh, and I love when there's instructions. Definitely magnetic. Okay, we got lots of stuff here now. We got a power switch. We got a look at all this. We got a power switch. Looks like a reset button, a Wi-Fi light, dustbin, something. I don't know what these are. These red things. Oh, look at that. I mean, I need to read the directions, but that's pretty cool. You press the red things and this is, I don't know what it is. It's a new, I gotta read. It looks like a new form of mopping. So this, I'm almost positive this thing can mop up like a Tinico. Like if there's a big thing of chocolate milk on the floor, I think it can mop it up. But dustbin looks pretty standard. The trap door is on the bottom. So it does, everything does come out the bottom. When it wants to auto empty, the dustbin, it's a big dustbin. There's the filter. The filter looks like it's washable. They give you directions on here. It's missing the little flapper. Normally there's a little flapper, but I don't think that's a big deal. Yeah, so it auto empties out the bottom. All right, interesting. Okay, open the magnetic, okay, toggle it on. So we got to turn it on. It's just a switch, I turned it on. I don't hear anything or see anything yet.
Powered on.
All right, we've got voice. Attach the robot to the Uniclean station by aligning the charging pins. Okay, so they want us to put this back on, but let's look at it for just a minute. Tells you how to do the dustbin, the solution, replace the rolling mop by hand, clean the dirty water reservoir. That's the dirty water reservoir. Oh, okay. We're going to talk about that, but this looks like a tray. You're going to have to...
Tray removed.
The robot knows when it talked to me interesting.
Debris tray installed. Clean water tank removed. Clean water tank installed.
So it's already connected to the base unit, and I haven't even docked it.
Dirty water tank removed. Returning to base station.
No, don't do that.
Dirty water tank installed.
Whoa. This could go wrong really quick. Yeah, I got this on the table. I should be doing this on the floor, but I just want to, and I'll move to the floor in a little bit. It's just a little easier for me. Let's just talk about the robot a little. I want to be very careful with this. Let's talk about, this is a dirty, so like you have this is for dry material. We're used to that on robots. Picking up all the dry material and auto emptying all the dust and dog hair. So when you have spilt milk on the floor, it looks like everything's going to go into there, like a spill. And there's the brush roller it talks about. That brush roller, I think, it moves up and down. Now, it all comes together and you don't have to do this, but there's a little, be very careful. It says mock, and no water. There's the motor. There's the brush roller. So you're going to install it. There's the roller's on a motor. I can hear it. So the motor goes up and down. So we want to be really careful with that. Interesting. There's numbers on here. This looks really foreign because I've never seen one. So there's one. A handle, looks like a dustbin. It just lifts up. But you can tell that this is meant for water or liquid because everything's kind of rubber and sealed. Where on the dustbin, you can tell it's meant for dry material. So there's some tubing in there, a seal, lots of tubing. I'm not sure what one is. What did they say? So there is a scraper in here. Oh. Huh. There's a... There's a little that's a very little filter right here. So there's a lot going on in this. I can see a lot of maintenance, or not, but I can see a good maintenance video. Little part, I don't know what that is. So it's probably something that maybe would get blocked. There's even one here. It talks about there's a little red, looks like debris gets stuck on it. I don't know how to remove it. It talks about, if you look at the pictures, it tells you to grab this. This just comes out. Then that makes getting this number 2. There's very well designed. That's another door with a very little port. Whew. Little holes going into it. Huh. Lots of sensors. So this looks like there's going to be debris. This is kind of a rubber scraper. It's got a lanyard. Isn't that cool? So you're probably going to take this to the sink, get the cereal and the spaghetti off of there. It's got a little lanyard here. Huh. Interesting. Any questions? I am looking at the comments. All right, now let's put it back together. We got to dock it. It's just a friction fit. Just push it in. Make sure it's nice and flush. This has a little bit of weight to it. If water drips or cleaning power decreases, clean the dirty water reservoir and red filter. Ensure the dirty water reservoir is installed correctly. So, yeah, this is going to pick up a mess. Interesting. Talks about that. Oh, yeah, the brush roller. 3 is cutting off the hairs of the brush roller. The robot will begin mopping when it's used in a new environment. Please make sure all rooms you would like the robot to clean are accessible. It is recommended to clean the house with vacuum only mode for 1 to 3 times before using vacuum and mop. So that's a pretty important. They want you to vacuum everywhere first with the robot for 3 times and then put the mop. Do not use any liquids to directly wash the robot or unclean station. Please avoid using the robot if there are any burning objects, standing water, viscous substances, I don't know what that is, and hard or sharp objects on the ground. So they don't want it picking up like screws. They got a little picture, hot water. It says standing water. Standing water. I mean, I'm sure it's going to pick up a little bit. There are some buttons on the top, play and home. Okay, yeah, let me turn it back on. Now, docking it talks about the mock is going to come out. I got the drip tray.
Powered on. Charging.
Okay. I pushed it back and now it says charging. It's got 58% charge. That's a really cool display, which I'm going to show everybody up there. Attach the robot to the pin. Connect the app. Even when I bought the Robo Max, 3 friends. Sorry, I don't know what that means. The Dream G30 versus what's the Dream Nova G30? I've never heard of that. Is that the X30? Again, there are so many coming out. It's going to be hard to keep track of everything. All right, let's connect. All right, press. Okay, now number 9 is going to be important. We're going to press. It does say 2.4 gigahertz only. Press and hold the reset button for 1 second to start Wi-Fi. Well, the reset. I can access the reset button, but let me see if I have to. So I'm in the Eufy Clean app, You do have to log in with a username and password. Once you're in, click the little plus button in the top right corner. There it is, S1 Pro, and it found it. So I didn't press that reset button, so hit connect. But there is a little red button there it looks like I could press. So now you got to give it select the arrow, the Wi-Fi, and then give it your Wi-Fi password. And be careful it doesn't auto capitalize. It doesn't, I don't think. Now it says the Wi-Fi name or password contains a space. That's okay. My password doesn't, but my Wi-Fi does. It's Ginkgo tree, and I put a space. It doesn't like that, but it's okay. Just hit continue.
Connecting.
All right, so it's connecting. There's like a little bar graph showing 7, 8%. And don't exit the app. So you're on your, it might be tempting to swipe up and go to another app and do something. You have to keep this app open the entire time you're setting it up. Once you've got it set it up and you start using it, then you can do things like that. But LiDAR's inside the profile. It's compact, yeah. It's main advantage plus superior mapping, okay? But how much cost? I want to say it was $50. It's a Kickstarter project. It was $1,500, I think. Yeah, all right, it didn't connect. Now it wants me to try.
Wi-Fi reset.
All right, so now I do have to reset it. Click the little check mark says reset complete. Searching. There it is. Hit connect. So it doesn't automatically capitalize.
Connecting.
Talked about a data breach. So Eufy must have had a data breach because it wanted me to change my Wi-Fi password. So my Wi-Fi password might have been compromised at some point, but I'm not. I'd have to go into my router and change my Wi-Fi. I'm not doing that. So it connected pretty quick. The screen's black now, and it says enter. And that's not the right one. Oh, so I had another one swipe over and it looks really cool. That's pretty cool. Charging 60%. Self-cleaning mop. Unlike conventional time washing, the mop is constantly being washed. Okay, so maybe that's just washing the mop. During mopping, the clean water sprayed from the water tank rinses the mop. With dirt on the mop being scraped off hundreds of times per minute and collected into the robot's dirty water reservoir. This not only cleans the ground effectively, but also prevents cross-contamination between different areas. So maybe it's not going to pick up the spilt milk. I don't know. Maybe that it's just for cleaning the mop continuously. 3D sensing. The robot is equipped with 3D matrix eye, dense sensing technology, and true course. Never heard of those. Intelligent navigation. It quickly creates a cleaning map, plans the optimal cleaning path, learns from the environment in real time, and accurately avoids tiny obstacles. We'll see. When I do my test, I'll check it for iPhone cables and fake dog poop. Worry-free pet hair settings. The robot automatically collects dust based on the cleaning area. This reduces the impact of excessive hair on the robot's vacuuming efficiency, improves the recovery rate of ground hair, and keeps your home clean, reducing the trouble of pet hair. Note, you can change this in the base station settings according to actual conditions. I'm reading all of these next. I used to swipe past those really quick, and they're actually really important stuff. Before using, place on the base station. Good wipe. Remove the white foam block. Yeah, so this is... All right, it wants a mapping run, so I am going to have to move it. But it looks... the app looks pretty cool. Manage maps, schedules. Looks pretty... Base station settings. Auto empty. I can change the auto empty. By cleaning area or every task. That's interesting. I'm going to do after every task. Mop washing. This is different. They're going by square feet instead of a time. Auto drying, so it does dry. I think you guys might want a close-up of this stuff. So I'm going to show you the app. I'm going to come out from behind, and we'll let it charge, and then we'll have it do a mapping run. So bear with me for just a second while I move some stuff around. All right, let me pick up some of this stuff off the floor because I'm sure it's going to do a mapping run. Any other questions? Looks future. I would agree with that. It does look futuristic. What are you actually doing with all the vacuum runs? That's a great question. You must have. I do have a lot of them. Do you sell some of them? So I do free giveaways on some. I don't know, have I done one of those yet or not? I do keep some of the older ones for testing purposes. So I am keeping quite a few right now, but I'm going to start getting rid of some. But I have given, I've given one to my kids and my, just different people that I'm doing testing with them. So trying to get some long-term testing on some of these robots. But I will be giving some away for free giveaways. But unfortunately, I'm keeping way too many right now. Sometimes it's harder to figure out what to do with them. That light is really cool. And I want to turn this up. I don't want it. It's kind of really, really cool light on it. Big, heavy tank. Again, dirty water tank. We're going to switch gears here. And that door just keeps coming off. So, all right, let's get the clean water tank on. Let's start doing some close-up shots. Oh.
Powered on.
It moves really hard. Oh, hip is killing me. All right. I'm coming out from behind the camera. We're gonna see how things go. Just a dad. What kind of coffee? K-cups or coffee? Well, I do sell my own coffee. Just a Dad Simple Sip. It comes in a K-cup form. You can find it at justadadcoffee.com. That's what I've been drinking lately. All right, let me get my chair. There's a light. That light, I think, is battery strength. Here is the mode. This screen looks really cool. Oh, it's already home.
Returning to base station.
It's already back. Sorry. I'm always pressing buttons. Well, at least it found the base unit right away. We're going to do a mapping run. Does that thing move? Yes. Ooh, I can see the solution going in there or something.
Charging.
What is that? That is, I don't know. Yeah, hold on. Let me get, ooh. I got to get a tripod stand. I got to move the table. Oh. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. I have not done live streams for a while, so I want to show you guys some of the app. That's what the cloud in the water is. Oh, wait a minute. Can you use it with the solution? So that's probably, oh, it produces ozone. You know, Tinico had that, and they didn't explain it very well. It's still doing it. Is that not cool? All right. I don't know if that does anything. Dad, I tell you one thing. The X40 Ultra Pro is so much better than the Ultra One. Okay. Awesome. Can you use it without the solution? Not sure. Great question. How much is it? I forgot. How does it know what to suck and not to suck up? Yeah, great question. We got a lot to learn. I heard the Eufy S1 Pro looks like a UFO spaceship is complete. Oh, we'll have to turn some lights off and see that. Has it ever accidentally sucked up? I don't know. Okay, here we go. I want to show you. So here's the app. Again. Oh, wait a minute. It wants the map. Darn it. So doing that little undocking, there was a mapping thing here. So let's tell it to do a mapping run. There is a firmware. Let's do the firmware. Device battery has to be more than 30%. Charging power. Upgrade now. I'll let you know how long. It is pretty cool. It looks very well made. How good this model is, I have no idea. This is an unboxing video. But it does look pretty cool. Let's turn some lights off. Echo, turn the basement lights off. There's the screen. Whoa, there's a ring. That ring lights up. That is pretty cool. Look at this. I knew that ring lit up, but there's a ring in the tank. Okay, it's just getting cooler. Now, it's got to work. I mean, all this aside, it does have to work. This has a really nice screen up here. If you're just joining, this is the
dirty water tank removed.
Oh, is that not cool? That's the dirty water tank.
Dirty water tank installed. installed.
There's the clean. So the clean water tank has the LED light. There's where you put the mock solution. They're going to call it Eufy S1.
Clean water tank installed.
That is so cool. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. It was.
Commencing system upgrade. Please wait.
Okay, so it's upgrading. Hopefully these don't take too long, but I do want the latest upgrade. It says it's upgrading. Was that not cool? That light is Is it available on Amazon? No. This was a Kickstarter project. I don't know when it's going to be available. I don't even know if it's still available. Yeah, sorry, I did the firmware update. That's so cool. LOL. When it does become available on Amazon, I'll definitely put a link. Does it know when you are barefoot? Don't want to that freaky. Thanks, B. That's funny. Just dead. You're unboxing vacuum cleaner and steam cleaner. Lauren, not sure which one. How much robots use storage? Yeah, I got a lot of robots at home. That's the next job. I gotta take a couple days off and figure out what to do. I'm gonna be giving some away for free giveaways. But I'm actually just keeping quite a few, just kind of testing them out, seeing how they're doing in the long term. All right, this is going to take a while. Sorry, guys. We're only at 5%, 6%. Maybe shouldn't have done it, but. Echo, turn the computer lights on. I can show you. I would say the Eufy S1 Pro is the best mopper. Awesome. Echo, turn the basement lights on. All right, I can show you some of the robots I've got over here. So I do quite a bit of testing with these and then comparisons. The Eufy X10 Pro Omni, it's the downstairs robot now. I took the S8 Pro Ultra Max V up. I was thinking of taking the X40. This is the X40. There's the X30. There's the Q Rovo Max V. Here's some others. There's the that's the L20. Some Roombas. Tinico's got the new. These are the new flash dry. They're drying the mopping pads. Yeah, the Shark to stay away. That's just a duplicate of their older one. They didn't make any upgrades. Here's some robots, Shark robots that I'm going to be going through, figuring out what to do with them. So the Dyson V-Nav is upstairs. And that was my wife's idea. I was going to keep it in the basement and I didn't think much of it. And she's like, well, let's bring that upstairs. And so we did. And I had been walking by it and I saw that it's done 2 updates, maybe 3 updates over the last month. And I, again, didn't think much of it because it just was just did not do a good job navigating. It's upstairs and it is doing an amazing job. That Dyson is absolutely amazing. Now it's just a vacuum and I've got several videos on it. I've got updated review. It's been awesome. I know it's still $1,200 and that's super expensive. All right, but I do recommend it. It might be one that can replace an actual vacuum. It's just absolutely amazing having that big brush roller on the front and how much suction. So I was never a Dyson fan. I thought they cost too much and I didn't know much about them. And the more I use a Dyson, the more I'm starting to become a fan because they've figured out some things. But Dyson has figured out some things. They've got some good engineers working for them and they have really figured out some things as far as suction and how to create suction without all of the dirt and dust collecting on the filter and getting it blocked up. I know Shark does a really good job, but their screens tend to fill up really quick and they don't do as good a job. Wonder why all the robots clean without detergent. I mean, when you do it by hand, yeah, the cleaning detergent is tricky. I'm not sure on that. She was never a fan of robots. That's a great question, Roy. Because the early ones I was using, she would run the vacuum cleaner after we used it for a couple weeks, and she's like, it's not getting everything. Look what the vacuum picked up. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. These can't replace. So then I'm like, well, and in my videos, I'm like, well, these robots maintain, but they can't deep clean your house. So, but now with the Dyson, every time she sees me empty that, she's pretty amazed. I have to empty it every day because it's doing such a professional job. I actually wrote it off in the beginning and was tempted to go for the X40, but now it made me doubt. So the X40 is just a completely different robot. It does mopping. You know, there's so much more. But you know what? The X40 is as nice as it is. When you compare it to the Dyson, it makes the Dyson looks simple and nice. And sometimes simplicity is nice. And the Dyson, I'm starting to find out it's very well thought out. Now that they've got the navigation working and now it's doing a good job of coverage, it's actually doing it. Again, it doesn't do mopping. And at first, the auto empty, I was all bent out because I'm like, why doesn't it have auto empty? Emptying that dustbin is not that big a deal. Now, I'm emptying it every day because of how much dirt there is upstairs. I'm sorry, the live stream's probably taking up some of the bandwidth. 20. Normally these things take a little, I wonder if I can. So I go back to there's what the home screen looks like. It says it's downloading the firmware. There's the Eufy X10. So I can't really do anything, sorry. I shouldn't have done it. Let's go over. So on the top there, it looks like we have a home button. We've got a press to start. The far right. Switch between the vacuum mode. Oh, that's nice. So up on the top, there's 3 switches. Home, return to home. Now, hopefully that's going to work. If the robot's out, like in the way across the house, and I'm like, oh, company's coming over, I don't want this thing running. Hopefully I can hit the home button right there on the base station, and it'll tell the robot to come home. Then we got to press play and pause. Okay, I like that. The worst vacuum robot, the Roomba i5. The Roomba i5, that thing's way overhyped. They sell a bunch of those on Amazon, and it looks so much like the J5. It looks so much like the J5. I think people buy it because it has a self-empty base, but the mapping on it, and then the Roomba Essentials, these new Essentials they're coming out with, they're $250 and they don't map your house. The only way to put a barrier is physical barrier, like a box or a piece of wood to keep it in the room. So I don't know what's going on with iRobot Roomba, but they make some good ones, but I think they got to switch over to LiDAR. I don't know that they're the V-Slam or some kind of thing they use on the front, but they do avoid dog poop. So the previous model X40 Ultra has deep navigation problems. What's the previous model of the X40? I thought there was only one. Potato buy the X40 Pro Ultra or the Pro version when it comes. Yeah, I didn't know that. I can't keep up with Dream. Dream has got a lot going on, and they're going to be hard to keep up with. I mean, it's good. They're releasing a lot of products, but the X40 came out so quick after the X30. I actually prefer if they wait a little bit. Press to return. We got press to start. So it's got 2 buttons on the robot. They do give us all the customer service number. It does come with a 12-month warranty. Even though this was a Kickstarter, we still have a 12-month warranty. Simultaneously press and hold to enable disable child lock. So there's the child lock. Press the outside buttons on the base station. That will put it in child lock. So you got 3 modes. Press the switch between the vacuum only, vacuum, and mop modes. Press and hold for 3 seconds to activate the mop, wash, and dry function. Now, you saw earlier in the video, cleaning this thing is going to be tricky. That dirty water bin on the robot had a lot of parts. Dirty water reservoir. That's going to be a new term. Dirty water reservoir. I'll have to say that 100 times. This is the only instructions that come with it. They're pretty basic, pretty good. I'm sorry, everyone. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done it. But I figured this being so new that let's just get the latest and greatest. I'm not sponsored. Yeah, I bought this with my own money and it hurt. I mean, I'll research what I paid for it, but I can say whatever I want about it. And right now I love it, but it hasn't cleaned it. It hasn't cleaned anything in the house yet, but it does look cool and setup's been easy. Let me see what I've paid for it. Sorry, it was so long ago. They kept calling. The emails were hard. Is it 8? No way. It's $8.99. The update. There's no log for button. Yeah, they have made some improvements already. All right, good. I got mine a week ago. It works amazing. All right, I'm glad to hear that. This was really weird dealing with Kickstarter with Eufy. Now, I just say weird, but it worked really. I mean, they did a good job. Pledge box, they kept calling it. I just figured, sorry, I forgot what I played.
Powered on.
All right.
Charging.
All right, we got some activities. Maybe it's going to go a little quicker. And there's $1,000, $1,099 is what I paid for that. I wanted, it was a Kickstarter. Yeah. $1,099. I just wanted to be the first to get it. Hopefully it won't cost that much later, but the D-Bot T8 Ivy. Curious to see if this is worth it. But the D-Bot, I did get so I do have so I did get this, the T30. I wasn't going to get it. I'm not a big fan of Ecovacs, but I think this is going to be really popular, so I did not like the D-Bot X2 Omni at all. So this is brand new from Ecovacs. And I got their Yeti. You may have saw that video, the Yeti M12. Yeah, I mean, it's a good vacuum. It's an offshoot. I don't want to get stuck with something that may or may not have support. You know what I mean? And everybody says Yeti is owned by Ecovacs. Well, then Ecovacs should have just released it. I don't know. Yeah, $1,500. Oh, retail is going to be $1,500 for this. Wow, I got a deal then. The Dyson is perfect for just vacuuming. Which one do you think is the best so far when it comes to just mopping? So mopping, the X40 and the S8 Max V Pro Ultra or whatever, Ultra Pro. Those two, man, those two are so close. It just watch that video. There's things I like about both of them, and there's things I don't like about both of them. So it's kind of a toss up which one. The S8 Max V, I think it does a good job. It's upstairs right now. It's been cleaning. It's been mopping my floors upstairs for 4 or 5 days now. So I gotta do some more testing on it. How many robots have I bought? I've only had 1 or 2 sent to me for free. The Eureka, which I wish I hadn't done that. I wish I had bought it with my own money. It's an okay vacuum. I just would have been. That's why I'm buying my robots now. I've done the videos when they buy them, and I just don't like doing that because you're always going to say something nicer than what you would normally. Oh, firmware's done. All right, we're going to have some fun. How many robots have I bought? I don't know. I should have showed you the latest version, but let's enter. Let's have a mapping. Let's start mapping. Yeah, pick everything up.
Start mapping.
Cool. Now I put a board up, and I've learned you got to stay away from these when they're mapping. You're just going to mess with their map and navigation. Oops. All right, they're talking to me. Now it's giving me a live update. After the robot completes, it'll automatically return to wash and dry. If you want to manually control the dust collection, deep clean. Okay. Press to set no-go zones. Yeah. Okay, there's the actual mapping. It's giving me live view. That's LiDAR. I mean, I love LiDAR. When it can create the map as you go. Here it is. Now be sure, I am getting ready to do some live streams on Amazon. So if you're thinking of a Father's Day gift, I've got my cart here. So I had to go around my house and gather up all the stuff I use all the time. I'm like, these would make great presents. So be sure and check out my Amazon live streams. This is my belt I wear every day. So I'll put links to them, but I'll do Amazon live streams for Father's Day gifts. I'm having a lot of fun with those. I like live streams, so be sure and check those out. I've done some robot live streams. So it's going around. Now I normally, I put a board here so it doesn't go everywhere. We could be here all day. The only downside is the roller doesn't reach too close. Yeah, okay, that's a good point. When you receive the X40 Pro. Oh, so there's an X40 Pro Ultra. You know, buying these with my own money it's tough. I'm not going to be able. I've spent too much on robots. The S8, so Roborock Release 2, S8, Q Revo, and then this one. which I felt like I had to get this one. Like, it's going to be very, very popular. And then Dream, they released the X30 and the X40 so close, and so I want to get all these robots, trust me, and just the budget does not allow. The only downside, yeah, other than that, it's the best mop. Okay, awesome. Good to know. Thank you. Joe Mackey, you've got it. I'm excited. And again, it does, this is for a Kickstarter project, this is extremely well thought out. Look at that screen. That's pretty cool. And again, we got the lights. Echo, turn the basement lights off. Look at that. That is so cool. Wow, this is so cool. Let's go see, does it have a headlight? No headlight. Relatively quiet. It is so cool. Echo, turn the basement lights on. Now the map is doing something a little, look at that, like, what's that crisscrossy line? I don't know what, I've never seen that before. But I'm sure it'll tell us something. Maybe that is where the carpet is. So maybe that's where it senses carpet. It gives that line like that. It figured out there was a couch right there. That's cool. I think it's coming back. It's coming back. So it does look space age. Ah. Mapping. No. Stop. So what's it gonna do? It said it's going to wash the mop roller. There's the map. Okay, it's not going to wash the mop or anything. All right, so let's edit some rooms real quick. That's pretty accurate. Yeah, I put a piece of board right there. Yeah, this is actually really, really accurate. So this is turning into kind of a setup video, and edit room, let's divide. So this looks pretty standard. That's good. This all works really well. This is my test area right here. Name, kitchen. Living room, save. All right. Okay, so there's the, when you enter it, here's what it looks like. There's the map. So let's do some cleaning, huh? I'm not gonna do any no-go zones or anything right now. Mode. We can do vacuum and mop.
Mopping mode. Vacuum mode. Mopping mode. Vacuum mode. Mopping mode.
Huh. Okay, so vacuum and mop is I was getting confused thinking that was mopping only. Let's go real wet. We can customize it. Let's not do that. I don't see like an AI. Oh, so it's telling me it's at the base. Here's some base settings. Let's auto empty.
Start dust collection.
Yeah, a little loud. Okay, I could wash them up, dry them up, base station set. We can go over all the settings, but let's do a room clean. I mean, who's excited? I'm excited to do a room clean.
Start room cleaning.
So he gets them sent for free or just, oh. No, I buy my robots now. Why? No, I don't want to. It's so donuts. Why don't you ask influencer streamers to produce? That's what these. Okay. Not sure, but I know it. Yeah, Vacuum Wars. I'm sure we'll be definitely doing a review on this. Yeah, I just don't like getting them sent to me for free. I think there's too much. I just don't like it. I want to talk. Yeah. I want to talk freely about them. And I just can't, when somebody sends me something for free, I want to be nice. And I can't. I've done in the past and I've stopped. So when I say I give an honest review, this is an actual honest review. So it must have filled the tank up. That was quite a bit fuller. Does some weird stuff in there. All right, here we go. The first cleaning. Thank you very much for that. I do appreciate that you like that yeah, I really do appreciate that. That's what I'm after, and that's my future.
Positioning successful.
I'm not going to be able to get every single vacuum that comes out, and I'll try to pick the ones that I think, are going to be the most popular, because I do have to make my money back on them. Now, I got a bad hip, so be... So it did see my shoe. So this is not wet. Did you see that? It can lower the brush roll. Oh, cool. See it? That is so cool. Now the floor, it's a little wet. All right, this is what we've all waited for. How fun is that? Oh, that is so cool. All right, we're gonna. Now we see the brush. It can lower that brush roller. See it there? The red thing in the back? That's the brush roller. It's turning. That is so cool. It's got a light. I love when there's lights on them like that. Always clean mop. That is so cool. So it was worth the wait. Oh. Now the floor is wet. I've got it on its wettest setting. It's still wet. It says we're in mop mode. Oh, I was going to try that out. Remember, I was going to try. Let's pause it.
Task pause.
Ah, I love onboard controls. So say it's 3 rooms away, I can tell to pause. And again, the tank is doing something. That is so cool. I think somebody earlier said they need to explain this stuff more. I mean, I have to read. And they don't talk about this a whole lot. Like there's electricity going into that water. Or maybe it's the solution. I don't know. I feel like on budgets for X8, but if you think you can handle your money correctly, you can save for the X10. Yep. I mean, I'm saving to buy my first new robot and want to buy the one that's real goods. I appreciate that. I'll try to do the best I can. And that's, and if you watch my videos, I'll tell you at the end, what I spent $1,500. I spent $1,900 on the X40. And I said it, no, I wouldn't spend $1,900 on it. I mean, it's a nice robot. That's just way too expensive. Now, I spent $1,000 on it, well, $1,100. I have no idea if I would spend that on this yet. I got to do more reviews and stuff. But right now, so far, I would. This thing looks super cool. It's working. Oh, yeah, we got this is the classic showing us. They took a picture of my shoe. Maybe I have that. I'm gonna have to turn that off or on, the picture taking. That seems to be off by default now. I'll make sure and turn do not disturb on. Visual, anti-drop function. Huh, I don't see. Maybe it doesn't take pictures. I don't know. There, it found that cord. I'm trying to click on it, see if it will, you know, some of them will take a picture, but no, not this one. I'm okay with that. It's avoiding it. It's auto-sensing carpet, so it ramped up the suction and it lifted the roller. That roller is not spinning and it lifted it up. The back roller, I mean, the mopping roller. I'm gonna have to get my terms right. Floor is wet. I wouldn't put it on the wettest setting. It's pretty wet. Yeah, it water washes the mop, I think. We're gonna find out. Well, unfortunately, I'm sorry, the X8 went to my son, the older X8, the Roborock S8. The old S8 that I didn't like. He doesn't have pets, so it went, and he's got hardwood floors, so it went to his house. What's the X8? Is that the Eufy? I don't have the Eufy X8. I got the X8 hybrid. Oh. Okay, so you guys are kind of helping each other out. That's awesome. I do appreciate that. It's doing a good job going around those legs. And here's the map. It shows it in live time. Here's the base station. All right, it's coming back. It's going to come back, and we're going to see what it does. You know, this thing does not, it just seems like it knows what it's doing. So it's a water pump is kicked on. It's kind of annoying. Not sure what that is. It's like a screech. I'm mesmerized by the water tank, sorry. Mostly hardwood floors, gotcha. Yeah, I would see that. I could see that. Now it says it's washing them up. It's got like a loud pump noise when it's... Now it says it's adding water. I do appreciate, Andes, you helping everybody. That's awesome. You're so knowledgeable. Thank you so much. And periodical disease, I really appreciate you helping everybody. Thank you. You're being very, very helpful. That is awesome. Well, I mean, this station looks a little different. It's rounded. I mean, futuristic maybe, or maybe old. You know, that's a great question on the X10 new mops, more often than you would think. But you definitely want to put them in the washing machine and wash them with your clothes, probably once every couple weeks or once a week. So get you an extra set, and that way you can swap them in and out. I haven't had a pair go bad, but they get really flat. And then it kind of doesn't look good when it's mopping, so. Oh. Steam, oh, it says steam cleaner. Maybe that's, oh, I'm sorry. Is that what the live stream says? Okay, so it's emptying. There's all the water going into the dirty water tank. something going on down there. Something going on in there. Adding, discharging water. Now it says it's drying them up. So there is a fan I can hear. That's what it says, drying them up. Can't really feel it. Let's tell it.
Task paused.
I wonder how you get it to. I like when there's a button that you press for it to leave. So this is the second time I've had somebody ask about Samsung. Maybe I need to get a Samsung robot. I'm not super impressed with their products sometimes. It's not even made by Eufy? That's hilarious. Oh, the Samsung's older? Okay. Well, is there any question? I think I'm probably going to end an hour and a half. Never thought I would do a live stream for an hour and a half. But I do appreciate everybody watching. We had fun. X40 and the S8 Max V do avoid poop 9 out of 10 times. They're not perfect yet. Just when I think they're perfect, they're not. So, but unfortunately, when they do run over poop, it's bad. Which one would I get out of the two? X10 or S1? So what I see so far, S1. If I had mainly hardwood floors, like somebody said earlier, would be better if it learned to not get stuck. Yeah. Has a low profile. There you go. Thank you. S1 it is. Yep, definitely. But you can probably buy two Eufy X10s for the price of one S1. So if price of consideration, the X10, and there's somebody in Instagram showed me last night that there was a coupon for $150 off. Time is money. And he needs to be cleaning my house. S1. I paid $1,100 for it. I think somebody said the retail is going to be $1,500 or $1,600, which I could see that. That seems to be the going rate for a really expensive robot. Yeah, it does the twice. Yeah. 1,500. Thank you. Periodical disaster. Thank you. You've been very helpful. Everybody's been very helpful today. Thank you. Yeah, the S1 is definitely going to have a lot more maintenance. If you look earlier in the video, there's lots of little parts. But I don't know that yet. How's the mopping company? This one seemed like it had pretty good mopping. I got to do the muddy paw prints. That's going to be fun. I'll do muddy paw prints and we'll see. So anyway, hour and a half. I got to go. Got to actually make some other videos probably. Be sure and check me out on Instagram, everybody. Look for me on Instagram. I'm having fun over there. Really would appreciate a follow. Okay, so everything. Thanks, Warren. Maintenance is very easy. Okay, so again, I was speaking before I did a thing. Maintenance is very easy. Everything takes apart. Don't get an Ecovacs either. Yeah, I don't recommend Ecovacs, even though I just bought one. Enjoy your day. Thank you, period. They suck. Yeah, I get that a lot. Thanks, Warren. Thanks, Jamie. I really appreciate everybody. I'm going to be leaving, so have a great day. Enjoy your day. Thank you very much, Jamie. Same to you. Really do appreciate everybody's support. Thanks for, you're welcome. Thank you, Dad. You're welcome. Thanks, everybody. And be sure, I'm going to be doing live streams. Amazon. there's my goodie. These are all the presents that I went around my house and gathered. So Amazon live streams probably tomorrow, the next day. So if you're looking for Father's Day gifts, be sure and check that out. See ya.